That's quite a lot of magic damage, and Griffin's extremely short range all-in engage is getting perfectly...
Considering a dive up in the top side, we'll see if Rascal can land this stun, or if, okay, he's going to get the knock-up first into the double knock-up and just shot, but it just does not matter, as that whole wave is going to be missed as a counter dive in the bottom side. The teleport is going to come in, and it's traded back by Gen G, so a 1-for-1 down set, which is obviously going to take a lot of that burst away. Tarzan gets here, but he's just a couple seconds late. If he got there a little bit earlier, he's actually going to go in for this one. Big equalizer on 2, but the bottom lane fight is going to go the way of Gen G, but a huge slapping of the heads together is going to move this back into Griffin's play, although the teleport now from the Ornn was looking good, but it actually gets interrupted by Hoya. Silas stealing the Ornn horn, and now they're able to turn it back around. Turret. It was pretty nice to see from the Silas, but that laning phase early on, we're just going to go ahead and take the Mountain Drake away, as it will be
It really does, yeah.
when I looked at it. So, you know, perhaps in the future, but we do have some League of Legends happening. Irov did have to flash away as he was taken here, but now we do have the Silas horn coming on in. Irov looking for that engage, a really nice equalizer on the top of the whole team. But it might not matter, as Life actually hits only his ultimate onto himself. But you can see fighting front to back now that the ultimates are down. Viper doesn't have any room to chip away, whereas Ruler and BDD is easily able to fight from the back there, chase them down. They've got good mobility, although Viper has been going a little bit on a ring around the rosy here. As,
that actually hit.
Yeah, he flashed there. It was a little bit of a weird... what do you call it, visual there, but he does pick up the kill with that stun, as that will be the win in the team fight, as well as the first cloud draft. Some miraculous plays as the game does come along. At least Tarzan was...
Dragon, there's going to be another turret going down. The gold lead is going to extend even further. It's going to be a 6,000 gold advantage almost here. Back into the game is making some sort of a pick-off, winning some sort of a hero team fight, getting Baron, and then trying to get a sizable enough gold.
Oh, Life is just going to disappear as he desperately tries to get the Cosmic Radiance down. And now Gen G just say, we have Viper in a great spot here, let's go for the 4v5, but he's going to survive for quite a long time, as the Rek'Sai ultimate looks like it hit Tarzan instead. They're still going to win the fight, but not the cleanest one we've seen by any means, as another 2-for-1. It looks like actually 2-for-2, as Life did go down earlier, but it could turn into a 3-for-2 as Tarzan looking to get executed here. Can he? Yes, he can, actually, but BDD says, that's not fair, that's not the way it was supposed to be, let me just kill you, Cal, by myself.
Dragon, while they have the Baron, and it's really looking like lights out for Griffin here in this game number 1.
Unfortunately, Yukal definitely one of the more vocal members, as, well, looking for a kill, now a pick onto Hoya, just like that. Thinks he's safe, but there's a ward over the wall. Yeah, they're easily going to pick him off. They're going to send Clid over here to the Cloud Drake. And you mentioned all she wrote. I feel like that might just be the case here, although they are going to go for one last attempt as Irov. He's got a really nice position right now on the flank. Will he choose to take it? He's just kind of chilling out. And he is not going to go for it. We'll just recall minions. We're going to push in with the wave of bottom.
Yeah, they're rotating down to bot lane. They actually get a lot more objectives this way. If they stay around in mid, they lose out on the opportunity to raise the bot tier 2, or at least delay it considerably. And this way, if they can end up raising the bot tier 3, then they're going to get both inhibitors off of a win anyway. Set's going to come in here. He's looking for a superplex.
Yeah, it's a lot of pick damage already. Poke damage. BDD is going to survive somehow. Gets healed on the backside. And they don't have any more of their ultimates to use after that, as Clid is going ham. He's going so deep into the back line. He's going to get the kill, but immediately goes down himself. Yukal getting low here. Rascal trying to frontline and is going to do quite well on that, as now with the extra pick, trying to turn it around onto Ruler, as Viper, he's trying to go and delay this game, but he is not going to be able to, as he gets picked off. The same can be said here for Irov, as Gen G will look to push and perhaps end this game.
I think this is almost certainly going to be the end of the game. I mean, it's 6 seconds on Tarzan, but he doesn't have Dragon Kick available on his Lee Sin here, as Hoya trying to do whatever he can to proxy the wave. Tark ultimate comes out.
Cosmic Radiance is going to be good, and that is indeed all she wrote. As will they go for the pick here onto Tarzan? Tarzan looking for the kill onto Life. He is not going to get it. GG is going to be the end of the game here at 25 minutes, 11 seconds. Yeah, that is absolutely the case, but I think it is going to be UCal on the Lucian here. Hoya maybe just going on.
By a flawless duet, you can see Tarzan is actually here. This is the exact timing. And I'm actually really surprised.
Oh, he's got the slowdown. The flash comes in, but he's trying to survive. It's not going to be enough. Perfect timing on the gank. You know, it's not very often that we do get to see freezes, so that's one F word that we do get to say here as, okay, Pop Blossom going to come in, trying to go both ways. That's a little bit confusing, but easily able to turn it around. The Kingslayer, though, is going to help out so much for UCal, trying to do that damage onto Clid. He is going to have enough. As Tarzan now on the chase, and the roam actually from Hoya is going to come in, and a double kill for Tarzan now. Saw the way it went, and they sent him on a bus out of the team house. They allowed
Silas is very strong.
And they are going to go for the root first, saying that's the way they want to go for it, and does land. Clid, though, stuck in here trying to bait UCal into the fight. It does work out as they are able to garner his flash from that one. And you were talking about good timing to put down the Rift Herald. This is about as perfect as it gets.
Yeah, this is a pretty immaculate transition here. Life and Ruler, they were already able to rotate. They had the priority down in bot lane. Nice recall timer off, and well, Genji just got bailed out by Dragon RNG.
Okay, you finally went for it. There's no stun available, but we do have that ultimate out of the Aurelia, and that is going to be enough damage that comes down onto Hoya.
Pushers lose to Aurelia at this stage of the game. There's just not a whole lot of options for them, and they're going to eventually just be reduced to shooting Ash Arrows and Pro.
Didn't catch me off guard this time. But,
not a big deal.
Yeah, we got the collective. That's all we need. And looking to follow up engage here. The Devourer is down, and that is when they're going to go, just kiting down Iroh as the Fate's Call is going to come in. Life is unsure about what to do. Decides, okay, I'll just back away from this one. Perhaps calling for Rascal to rotate from the top lane, but he never actually did. So ends up not amounting to too much. But now we're looking for a follow-up engage, but the Devourer is back up, but the double stun by the Tark is huge. They're going to get that Ashe. And they're going to get Iroh in the backline as well. The Taric ultimate keeping everybody safe and sound, and a clean 3 for 0. Probably going to be even more as the slow is going to come down onto Tarzan here. Nice little kick, and actually a flash. I think he's going to get away with the Cloud Drake Soul as he's going to hop the wall here. Was considering queuing back to potentially get in there. Oh, he sticks around, and then he just gets flashed on by BDD. No idea why he was sticking around there. There was no way they were going to turn that one. So essentially just gives another kill to BDD. Meanwhile, Ruler just hanging around in the mid lane, going to take down another objective as Genji looks like they should change their name to GG, because that's what this game looks like right now. The double TP is going to come in, and, well, they look like they are going to get Life. BDD coming on in. Not sure if they really have to engage here. Really trying to force it, but they do have Rascal in the backline, but UCal able to pick up the one kill, the stun. Not going to be enough. Life just barely. Separate yourself away from... Okay, not sure about this one. They're going really aggressive onto Life, as the culling is going to come in, but okay, with the Ash Arrow, that is going to be the kill. So, you were talking about Hail Marys.
Consider them to be in a position to really win anything right now. It's just going to spell disaster. He's very underappreciated because he's able to build these kind of items. He has the cripple to the opponent's attack speed and just overall mobility.
Okay, Ash Arrow is going to come in. Great engage follow-up by Tarzan as Life is going to bite the dust once again. Slow's coming down onto Ruler. Has to flash to get out of that one. As finally, we're talking about Ash Arrows in terms of engages. The Cloud Soul, obviously not the best soul in the game. It's actually
here for Genji still. We're going to have another team fight.
Yeah, they get the slow here onto Irove. He is a big boy, that Tom Kent. Do they have the damage to chip away at him? Clid is going to go deep and pick it off. Nice Cataclysm into Stopwatch in the backline, and now with Rascal here, and the follow-up engage from Clid is just unbelievable. That is going to be the sweep right there. The ace comes in for Gen G, and they're going to win the game right now.
Yeah, this is it. This is absolutely how this game is going to end, and I can't believe it. Mostly because everything was just going so slow, and then for it to end like that, not over an objective, not over anything meaningful, but just because someone was up a little bit too far, and then this happened. It's all because of Sir Thomas Kent. I think he was trying to bring him to the ship. No one wanted to go.
Yeah.